Right, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So chances are you've clicked on this video because you've got some stubborn piece of belly fat that no matter how hard you try, you simply just cannot get off your midsection. As a result, your abs just are never popping. Your abs are never really showing, right, wherever you go, right? Now, if that is the case, I totally understand where you're coming from, because when I actually first began my fitness journey, achieving visible six-pack abs is actually one of the biggest things that I actually struggled with myself because of all the misinformation on the internet nowadays. So in this video, what we're going to do is that we're going to split this video into 3 different sections and 3 different categories. So the first one we're going to cover is the nutrition side of things. The second one is going to be training, and the third is going to be mindset. So if you adopt all 3 of these, in which I'm going to show you in this video today, then not only are you actually going to be able to achieve visible six-pack abs, but you're also going to be able to keep the abs and sustain those results over the long term, which is obviously what we want. We don't just want to achieve, six-pack abs and get fat again. It's like, no, we want to sustain the results for life. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's dive into it with the nutrition side of things. So obviously, as we know, nutrition and the whole abs made in the kitchen kind of thing, we know that obviously the nutrition side of things is what's going to help reveal the abs. And if right now your abs aren't showing, it may be because your nutrition isn't actually aligned with your goals, right? So what we've got to understand is that all of us actually have six-pack abs and abdominal muscles at the end of the day, right? Obviously, if we're at a higher body fat percentage and we store more body fat around our midsection, then obviously that's why we may not actually be able to see our abs whatsoever, even though obviously they are underneath that layer of fat. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, when we lower our body fat percentage and we're at a lower body fat percentage and have less body fat around our body, then obviously less body fat around the stomach is obviously how that midsection and the six-pack is actually more visible. So with that said, if you are watching this video and you're struggling to actually achieve six-pack abs, it may be because you're not actually in a calorie deficit, right? Now, if you're OG on this channel, you'll know the drill with a calorie deficit, right? A caloric deficit is when you consume less calories than you burn, right? That's how you put yourself in a calorie deficit to lose body fat. And if you want some help of knowing how many calories to consume a day for fat loss, then a good recommendation I'd give you, which is actually gonna help with the future steps in this video, is actually downloading MyFitnessPal off the App Store, Google, Android, Apple, whatever you want to do, right? And basically put in your details, sign up for free, and it'll give you a good estimation of how many calories you should consume a day to maintain your weight. All right, so if you actually aim to lose 1 pound of fat per week, which is usually a good recommendation, right, you'll put yourself in a 500 calorie deficit per day, which is a good rule of thumb to lose body fat sustainably and gradually. All right, so with that covered, with being in a calorie deficit, all right, we know another problem and a mistake that other people make, that I made myself, right, is obviously not actually tracking your food in the first place. Because if you're not tracking your food and you've got no six-pack abs, then you're going to have no idea why you haven't got six-pack abs, because you don't even know what you're putting in your damn body. With that said, obviously MyFitnessPal being a food logging app, so that obviously you can track your foods, whether you want to weigh out your foods or not, to actually see what you're eating, how much protein you're having, carbs, fats, calories. So ultimately, losing fat and achieving visible six-pack abs is going to be very easy because you've got data to support your progress, right? If you're tracking your progress over time, you're going to know what's working and you're going to know what's not working. So you stick to what's working and you cut out what's not working, right? Without data like MyFitnessPal, you're going to have no idea what you're actually doing. If you've got no idea what you're doing, you're gonna have no idea why 6 months go by and you still haven't got any six-pack abs. So get MyFitnessPal downloaded, start logging your food and seeing how your body responds to different foods and such. And what I highly suggest you do as well is really advocating to a nutritious, whole foods-based approach, right? Again, another mistake that people make, that I made myself, when trying to achieve six-pack abs, is trying to do it while eating absolute crap every single day, right? Because at the end of the day, food is fuel and food is energy and energy is calories. Think of it like a car, right? It's like if you put some petrol or diesel in your car and I don't know, you put some freaking garbage in it, right, in the tank, it's like, it's not going to operate very well, all right? We know that if we want our car to perform well on the road, to travel and all that good stuff, right, we need to be putting good quality fuel and good quality petrol or diesel, whatever you do, in that system. It's the same with our body, right? So if you eat good, you're gonna feel good. And if you feel good, you're also gonna look good naturally. It's like a domino effect, right? And not to mention as well, when you're eating good, with a good quality nutritious approach, obviously your daily energy is going to be a lot higher. So if your daily energy is going to be a lot higher and you're feeling a lot better in yourself, and actually achieving all of your health and fitness goals in general is going to be much easier because you're going to have the energy to sustain it. Now, obviously that isn't to intimidate you, saying that, you know, you've got to give up your whole life to achieve some six-pack abs. No, because obviously, as you know, I advocate the fitness lifestyle, right? To the point where you can actually get in the best shape of your life whilst enjoying life at the same time. It's what I teach all my clients, to the point where, you know, you can work out, you can eat good, and you can actually, you know, have some alcohol or eat out at your favorite restaurant from time to time, you know, in the right way. Because if you're tracking your foods and, you know, you've got the fundamentals in place, as I've explained in this video already, then fitting in those other things you want to do in life is going to be easy and like second nature, because you're making the progress you want, rather than just like being all over the place because you don't know what you're doing. Now, as we cover the nutrition side of things, let's cover the training side of things of building the abs. The common mistake you may be making as to why you don't actually have six-pack abs is because you aren't actually training abs the right way. Now, when I first started my fitness journey, when I was about 16, 17 years old, the biggest mistake I made is that all I really did for working out is just doing ab workouts after ab workouts, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, the whole lot, right? Now, we've got to understand when it comes to fitness, the most uncomfortable things are usually the things that are going to yield the greatest results and bang for a buck. So if we want to build muscle and lose fat in the most efficient and effective way, we can't just look at our abs, right? We've got to look at building our entire body and our physique. Do you know what I'm saying? And the best way to do that, and the most efficient way to do it, is through compound multi-joint exercises, right? So again, whether it's in the gym, doing bench press, squatting with a barbell, or body weight, push-ups, pull-ups, all of that, right? We know that multi-joint exercises, where basically you're working multiple muscle groups at the same time, is obviously one, gonna allow you to build the most amount of strength and muscle, and also it's gonna burn the most amount of calories, thus help you with burning more fat, right? Not to mention as well that obviously, you know, compound exercises primarily is gonna, you know, increase your metabolic rate and ramp up your metabolism like crazy. And the reason why a lot of people stay stuck in, you know, a kind of skinny fat position and, you know, not ever being able to see their six-pack abs, even if they aren't overweight, let's say, is because their metabolism is so damn low, right? So if you do those compound exercises and really work out the right way and work out intensely at the right intensity, right, your metabolism is going to ramp up. It's going to become a muscle building, fat burning machine. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of want to think of your compound exercises as the exercises that are going to give you like 80% of your gains and 80% of your results in your training and your workouts, right? And after that, you can add some ice on the cake by doing some specific direct abdominal exercises, which kind of give you like the 20% of your results, right? And so, with that said, if you're actually watching this as a beginner, what I recommend for any subscriber, any follower, any client, any person on the street is to do full body 3 times a week. And as I said, focus on getting stronger in those basic compound movements. Now, if you know you are actually looking to start your fitness journey at home, I do actually have a full at-home bodyweight based program for you on this YouTube channel that trains your entire body and your abs, which I'll link up here, a video of mine, which again, you click on the card and watch that video after watching this video, of course, because we haven't actually finished the video yet. Now, nutrition and training done, let's cover the most important thing that most people neglect, which is the thing going up in here, our mind, our mindset, right? Now, the biggest problem you may be having as to why you aren't seeing results in your abdominal muscles is because you're seeking quick fixes as opposed to thinking of the long-term bigger picture, right? Now, I understand, I've tried it, I've done it myself, you know, the 1,000 calories diets, the daily cardio, the daily ab workouts, right? Now, it all sounds great at first, but the problem we have with this, right, is that when we put in so much work but see so little in return is because we're lacking proper understanding and execution of the fundamentals. So starting out with the crash diets or the low calorie diets, right, you gotta understand that yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit to lose body fat, but if you go too low, in a too big calorie deficiency, then obviously what's going to happen is that your body is going to be very catabolic, right? Your human stress hormone is going to go up like crazy, right? And overall, your metabolism is just going to go down. Your growth hormones are going to go down to the point where you're going to burn fewer calories, hence why a lot of people you may see go on really low calorie diets don't actually end up losing any fat because, again, their metabolism had just gone to absolute garbage. It's literally like flown off to the other side of the country. Which is why, of course, at the start of the video, I recommended more of the 500 calorie deficit, because the good recommendation for losing body fat gradually and sustainably is usually 1 to 1.5 pounds per week, right? And honestly, talk about the cardio, the abs, doing all that daily or any daily workouts, right? Obviously, yes, we need to work out to build bigger and stronger muscles, but we've also got to understand that rest is where the growth happens, right? Also, when we work out, that's where we break down the muscle tissue, right? And when we rest, that's when it rebuilds, it regrows stronger. So the next workout, we're stronger and able to tolerate a greater workload and intensity to repeat the whole cycle again. So especially if you're a beginner, as I said, 3 intense workouts is really all you need. You can do some light cardio and light activities on rest days to keep yourself active. But other than that, I'd only really consider working out more frequently once you have more experience under your belt, because again, your body at a more experienced and stronger level is going to be able to handle more workload. Hence why, obviously at a more advanced level, you'll be able to work out more days in the week without burning yourself out. As I said at the start of the video, the goal should not be just to get six-pack abs. The main focus should actually be to keep the abs once you've actually achieved them, right? Fitness is supposed to be an enjoyable part of a healthy lifestyle. Really, you want to exercise and eat in a way in which best suits your lifestyle and preferences. So again, everything I've explained in this video becomes easy and like second nature, so you can actually create the results you want to create, sustain them, and then be able to build upon there and continuously progress and keep moving forward, right? We don't just want to get fit for 30 days, right? We want to get fit for life. And as we're on the topic of abs, and as this video is specifically dedicated to abs, right, I am actually going to be releasing a free guide called 6 Keys to Six-Pack Abs, which I will be releasing maybe in the next week or two as I'm posting this video. So basically, I'm going to actually leave a link in the description below. You can actually sign up to my free newsletter, and I'll literally send you that free guide once it's all done and dusted for you, right? If you're actually watching this video like a few weeks after it's actually posted, you can actually just check out the first link in the description below, probably click it, and you'll be able to download it for free like that. So yeah, I think that's everything covered. If you like the video, you can give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because you're going to be missing out on some serious gains, as well as everyone else on the Gains Trail Express who is, you know, part of this freaking awesome community we have here on this YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you as always. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.